Alright everyone, today I just want to do a short video about this fish right here. It is a danio. I believe he is a gold danio, but first of all, I'm not sure. Maybe he is actually an albino. But yeah, he is definitely a weird fish, especially compared to the other danios. So previously in my childhood, when I only had the 10-gallon aquarium, I had kind of the same number of danios that I have now, but I didn't end up enjoying them that much because most of the danios were like this one, so white or like almost yellowish or even pinkish, but and the reason why I didn't really like that was because I preferred much more the common zebra danio, which have much better display and everything. I just prefer the coloration, and yeah. But this little guy is really awesome. He really brings something to the aquarium. I've called him Marilyn Manson, the Pale Emperor, due to his weird coloration and the fact that he is super skinny, despite being a female. So this is a look at a normal female, you know, just fat and full of eggs. Bjorn right here is a leopard danio, but basically leopard danio is also just a good old regular danio. So you can see those are females, and this one is my only male named Brutus. But yeah, Marilyn Manson is a female because she's definitely fatter than Brutus, but she really seems to be the omega of the aquarium. And I'm also wondering if she's actually blind, because right now everyone is right here, alright, just feeding on algae wafers, just enjoying a big old feast. Even the other danios are all around here. And then we have Marilyn Manson just being like, woohoo, I'm trying to eat every little particle I can. So I'm wondering if she's actually blind. It's been a while since I have her, so at least if she's blind, she knows how to feed. But being blind would definitely explain why she's still significantly smaller than all the others. I mean, she was always a bit smaller, but especially compared to, for example, Alexander the Great, which is also a female, and brought in the same time. You can definitely see that that poor little danio is really compete by all her fellow danios. Despite that, I don't see a lot of aggression towards her. I mean, basically what I think is happening is that everyone just don't see her as a source of trouble. She's just the odd ball of the group, just minding her own business. I always see her in this zone. Also, I actually never have seen her reproduce. All the other danios have reproduced with Brutus, never had eggs, at least surviving eggs, but once in a while, Brutus will chase the other female around, and the female will just compete to reproduce with him. And they pretty much just compete to be the first one to have the chance to reproduce with Brutus, but it seems like our poor little Marilyn Manson here is living a single life, because yeah, she basically doesn't impress the male enough for him to want to reproduce with her. But she don't really seem to be interested into it anyway, so oh well, she's just like a pale little ghost. My mother actually called that little fish Voldemort, as well as the Dead Eater, and pretty much just nickname along that side. I mean, each time she look at the aquarium, she always spot that danio and just laugh at it, really. Funny part about that fish is also that even though it's not really easy to see it on camera, especially since that fish is just crazy swimming everywhere, but we can actually see our internal organs, which is kind of cool. So I'm wondering if she's actually blind, first of all, and if she's an albino or a morph variation of the classic coloration, because all the leopards danio in here are actually a morph of the good old zebra style. So all the danios are actually the same type, just different colors due to us human creating them. And also she have some long fin. As I said, she doesn't really look like she's getting bullied that much by the others, and sometimes I see her chase the others. The way I think she have survived if she is indeed blind is the fact that she pretty much just stay around the same spot and just follow the movement of her friends and everything in his family, really. So she just follow the movement of the water, and once she see that the others are excited, she becomes excited too and try to find the source of food or try to hide the best she can. So definitely an odd little fish, but I like it. Also, I just want to film the gluttony of the gold barbs. That one really have a big piece of algae waffle in their mouth, or his mouth. Not sure if it's a male or a female, but definitely a glutton, and for a reason. I mean, they have to pick up the food fast if they don't want the goldfish to eat everything. So yeah, it is definitely a weird fish. I like it though, despite the fact that I don't generally like the whitish coloration on a fish. This one is different. It just is a weird fish, and I like weird fish. I mean, it's pretty much one of the of my favorite danios because of the fact that she's special yet really weird. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Please let me know if you think as well as I that she's blind, and yeah, I know for sure she will live a happy life, especially compared to in the wild where this handicap could have meant instant death. Even in this aquarium though, she have to be careful with the goldfish, because I did saw at one point the tail of a little danio sticking out of a ghost's mouth. So there have been some murder in the past, but that's long gone now. All the danios seems to be doing fairly well with the goldfish at this point. So anyway, let me know what you think of it. Let me know who's your favorite fish in my aquarium, and I will be happy to respond to every little comment. So thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you all real soon for the next one. Bye!